On Kisses and Hugs Club today, what happens when two choleric temperaments fall in love? Episode 99 by Pastor Dunamis Okunowo.
So, you're both choleric. Now what? Let's dive into the choleric temperament, the go-getter of all temperaments. If you're the type who's always got a plan, doesn't back down from a challenge, and can't stand slow progress, you might be rocking that choleric vibe. You're the person who dives headfirst into leadership roles, thrives on setting and smashing goals, and radiates confidence in every room you enter. But with all that fiery determination comes a bit of a catch: impatience. If things don't move at your speed, which, let's be real, is often faster than most, frustration can bubble up quicker than you'd like. And when it does, your short fuse might lead to some intense moments.
Now picture this. Two choleric temperaments tying the knot. It's like mixing two unstoppable forces. Sounds epic, right? But it's also a recipe for some major power struggles if you're not careful.
Double trouble or double the fun. When two cholerics marry, you're in for a wild ride. On the plus side, you've got a partner who matches your energy, drive, and ambition. Imagine the power couple vibes. Taking on the world together, smashing goals, and motivating each other to keep leveling up. But here's the thing. Both of you are used to being in charge. So, when opinions clash, and they will, you might find yourselves in some heated debates, even over the smallest decisions.
But don't sweat it. Those debates don't have to be all bad. They can actually keep your relationship lively and full of intellectual sparks. The key is finding that sweet spot between constructive debate and full-on conflict. If you can respect each other's strong personalities and learn to navigate those power struggles, you'll be golden.
How to make it work without losing your mind. Number 1, talk it out, like really talk it out. Communication is everything, especially when you've both got strong opinions. But it's not just about talking, it's about listening. Yeah, I know. Easier said than done when you've got a million ideas. Try active listening. Actually hearing what your partner is saying instead of just waiting for your turn to talk.
Number 2, set some ground rules for arguments. Let's be real. Arguments are going to happen. The trick is not letting them spiral out of control. Maybe agree on a timeout system when things get too heated, or set a rule that you'll revisit the issue after a cool-down period. It's all about keeping things from boiling over.
Number 3, team up, don't tear down. Instead of battling each other, channel that energy into joint problem solving. Set goals together and work as a team to achieve them. It's not about who's right or wrong. It's about finding solutions that work for both of you.
Real-life choleric love stories. Mark and Lisa are the definition of a power couple. Both driven and determined, they were instantly drawn to each other's ambition. But that same drive led to a lot of headbutting early in their marriage. They had to learn to channel their competitive spirits towards shared goals instead of against each other. Today, they're unstoppable together, using their intensity as a force for good in their relationship.
Then there's David and Mary, who both have high-pressure jobs that demand resilience and assertiveness. They've mastered the art of compromise, knowing when to push and when to pull back. Their secret? Clear boundaries and open communication. They've turned what could be a volatile mix into a dynamic, balanced partnership. And finally, Peter and Jane, with over 2 decades under their belt, learned the hard way that two cholerics need to stay on top of their game to keep things smooth. But through candid discussions and a strong teamwork ethic, they've created a resilient and thriving relationship.
So, what's the bottom line? If you're both choleric, your marriage has the potential to be incredibly powerful or intensely challenging. The secret sauce is all about respecting each other's strengths, communicating effectively, and knowing when to compromise. When you get it right, your relationship can be a powerhouse of mutual growth and achievement. What about you? How do you handle power dynamics in your relationship? Drop your thoughts in the comments, or let's chat about it.
Follow for more on YouTube at Pastor Dunamis. Read more on kissesandhugs.org. For counseling and therapy, send a mail to khcpartners@gmail.com.